Welcome to Top Hat and Veils. My name's Gilletta Choju and I'm joined today by Karina Jane Horn from Ashton Jane Bridal in Felixstowe. Today we're going to look at the trends for brides in 2016 going into 2017. Hi Karina, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good.
What are you seeing as an owner of a bridal wear shop regards to the trends for 2016 and 17?
I'm seeing an awful lot of ruffles, quite big skirts coming through, a lot more interesting styles, because we have had a lot of straight lace column dresses, but we're kind of moving away from that now.
Okay.
A lot more detail on the necklines, a lot of interest on the back of the dress as well.
Okay. Regarding the sort of necklines at the front, from what I can tell, there's a lot of plunging V necklines this year. And very high necklines, so a big contrast really.
Yes, there is a lot of difference, but look, quite a lot have got a lot of beading and a lot of intricate work around the neck, and some of them are the illusions, so they look like the lace details just been placed on the body, which is really nice.
That's very pretty.
It does look pretty.
That's lovely. And also we're going to look at things like bows. Bows are a big accessory this year, but quite big accentuated bows, not just little ones on sort of the backs of the dresses. I've noticed that quite a lot of the bespoke designers are using that style.
Yeah, we've got a couple of belts actually which are like that.
Right.
We've got one which is organza, and then it's got beading all the way around the front, and then a real massive chocolate box bow at the back, which looks really pretty.
Very dramatic.
Yeah, because a lot of the interest is on the back of the dress.
Yeah, well of course as the bride walks down the aisle or enters some sort of, civic centre, everyone is looking at that part of the detail, aren't they?
Quite a long time as well.
Yeah, exactly, when you're standing there getting married.
Yes.
Exactly. Also, we're looking at things like feathers. Feathers have become quite a big thing for this year. Have you stocked anything like that, or is that not such a...
We actually stock feathers singly, but on the dresses I haven't really seen too many feathered details, but on obviously all the hats and all the accessories we do, we can also put them into hats and things.
But you can also attach them to veils and dresses as need be, can't you?
Exactly, whatever anybody would like.
Yeah.
We offer a bespoke service, so that is quite unique to each customer. So if they've got a certain trend that they like and they want us to mimic it, we can do that.
The other thing that I've noticed is in your shop especially, you have dresses, bridal dresses, that are very pale in colour, and that is one of the trends for 2016.
Yes.
So is there any particular shade that has become popular, sort of blues or pinks? Or
the blush pink is very popular. That's a very pretty colour against the skin as well, and you'll see a lot of the bridesmaid dresses are all the muted shades. The wedding dress colour, the most popular one, is still ivory. We do occasionally sell a white, but not very often. Ivory's still the most popular. Yeah.
So no blues or anything have been sold this year so far?
Not really. A lot for prom. We've done a lot of blue.
Yeah, no, that's good.
No, not for weddings. It's more like the blush colour or the ivory. I think the bridesmaid colours are more like the pale blues, the sagey
that's lovely,
green.
'cause it's still a trend, isn't it?
They do look lovely against the ivory as well.
Also, I've noticed that a lot of bridesmaids are wearing different coloured dresses, so you might have one in pink, one in pale blue or something like that, which also looks effective.
We've done it one year where we had sweet pea colours.
Oh, that sounds
lovely. We had 7 bridesmaids and each one had a colour from a sweet pea, and it did look beautiful.
Yeah, very effective.
Photographs were lovely.
I bet, and it's something different as well for a bride to have.
Yeah, and they all had chiffon, which floats really nicely, that fabric. Which seems to be the most popular fabric at the moment.
Oh, that's good. Also, I've noticed that florals are quite popular.
Yes, they're coming through. That you have to be a little bit careful with all your accessories, because obviously you've got to make it all look really nice together. So with your jewellery and all your accessories for your tables and things, because it can be quite a bold print. Some of the fabrics, some of the bridesmaid dress materials are quite bold.
But you can advise brides and bridal parties on that sort of thing anyway, can't you?
Yeah, and I have seen wedding dresses where they're floral.
Yes.
They look beautiful, but then everything else needs to be quite plain.
Of course, and coordinated,
The statement is on the wedding dress.
I understand that you are now looking, obviously, a year to 2 years ahead in the bridal scene. Are there any particular trends that may sort of fade out this year but be popular next year?
I think you're going to see a move towards a plainer fabric.
Okay.
We've had lace for a long time now, obviously, since Kate
that became very popular
to William. So for the last, I don't know how many years it is we've been following that trend, but we are now seeing a move towards a smoother sort of satin fabric.
Beautiful.
And the details and the shape will be more about what the dress is about.
Right, okay.
The fit.
Yeah.
The necklines are slightly different as well.
Okay.
I've seen some higher necklines, which are really nice.
Yeah.
And still quite interesting low backs though,
Right.
which seem to be quite popular.
Wonderful.
But you will notice a change.
Yeah.
It might be quite gradual, but it is going to happen.
Right.
And I think it will be nice because it's different.
Definitely.
And a lot of people that have had friends get married and wearing lace dresses now will start to think,
The plainer
yeah,
versions.
would
Yeah.
like something a little bit different to what everyone else has had.
That's great. What about
quite
veils
exciting.
and things? Are you noticing any different trends with veils?
We're
and
noticing
the
a lot more
length?
people are wanting longer veils.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, which is nice.
But with detail or?
yeah, with quite a lot of edging.
Yeah.
And we've sold quite a lot of lace veils, which look
Gorgeous.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It all depends on the dress,
It does,
really,
I suppose,
and the
yeah.
venue, because obviously with a long veil you need quite a lot of room. Down a church aisle it looks beautiful.
Yes.
If you're getting married in a Hindlesham Hall or somewhere like that, it's you've got the room, haven't you?
Yeah. So there's not many brides that are using hats or things like that?
No.
No, they're still
No.
going for the very traditional veil, which
Yeah.
is great. It's
Yeah.
lovely. So,
Few have fascinators,
Yeah.
just small things, or some just have tiaras, or they might just have a clip. But a lot of them do like a veil.
Yeah.
A lot of them say they don't want one until they try one on.
I think that's the thing.
You put
Sometimes
it on.
brides have to try on different dresses, different, you know, headwear and things to see what they look good in and feel comfortable in.
That's right. It just
suits their hairstyle.
frames the wedding dress.
Yeah,
I
it's
think.
beautiful. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is good. So, any other trends that you predict or see through your line of work?
I see all sorts of things. I'm not sure that they'll all catch on here, but I try and pull a few different ideas out. But like I say, the strongest thing I've seen is obviously the move towards the different fabrics.
Oh, that's good.
And obviously the paler colours are still going to be strong as well. And I think the vintage look is still very strong for this year. So I'm not quite sure what's going to happen with that, whether that will carry on, because obviously the dresses are more like Audrey Hepburn, more that sort of look is coming through.
So not
I
so
think,
much of the 1950s flared skirts.
there's
so much.
still a little bit of
Yeah.
that, but there's a lot which are more fitted.
Right.
And
Moving
very
towards the
plain,
1960s rather than the
a
50s
lot
style.
plainer, I think.
Yeah.
But obviously it all depends on the day. When a girl tries a dress
It
on,
does.
what suits her and what she feels good in.
And if she's having a theme, I mean, obviously you were
Yes.
talking about vintage
Yeah.
weddings. I mean, if they're going for a 1950s style, then it's more likely to be a flared skirt.
And the shorter dresses
Exactly,
as well. We've been, this year we've done a lot of those, but I am now selling sort of the Gatsby look as well, the 1920s, which I really love, so I'm
that's
really
beautiful.
pleased about that.
Yeah. I noticed that, you know, in the past you've stocked things like that, and the sort of little accessories that brides can have in their hair are gorgeous.
We've got a beautiful dress at the moment which has got a fantastic back, which is all beaded, it's sheer.
Beautiful.
And so all you see on the back is the beading, and then it's got a little train which falls from the back of the beading, and it is absolutely beautiful. And I can just see that with a really nice headdress.
Yeah, a headband maybe or something, 1920s, 1930s. Yeah,
I can see that
great.
looking really good.
I mean, the wonderful thing about the bridal industry is that there's something out there for every kind of shape and taste, and even themed wedding, isn't there?
Yeah.
So it's just, you know, getting, like you say, the bride to try things on, see what she's comfortable with, and what suits her. So
it's certainly changed a lot in the last sort of 10 years since I've been doing it. Because it used to be that there was a trend and everyone followed it. A bit like when Diana got married, the big dresses were
and the
all
ruffled
out.
neck and things.
But now there's so many different styles that you don't have to have the same.
Right.
If it doesn't suit you, there is something for everybody.
Of course.
And that's what's special about it now, I think.
And also in every size. I mean, you know, the industry is catering for a more voluptuous woman, which is great. And, you know, as people are getting older and they're marrying maybe a second or third time, there's something for a slightly older bride as well, which is lovely.
Yeah, definitely everyone has a dress waiting for them.
Definitely.
It's just
people
finding
like you that can guide them through it, which is really good. So.
And you know, when you put that special dress on, you know.
Definitely.
I see a change in the way people look.
I bet.
Their faces light up, their eyes change. It is really bizarre, really, what happens. It's quite magical,
a wonderful
really.
moment.
Yeah, it is, and often the
that's
mum cries, and you know then
that's the dress.
And they don't want to take it off.
Yeah,
It's quite funny.
Okay, thank you, Karina. Obviously, we've talked a little bit about the trends for this year and the following year, and we hope we've given you some pinpointers as to what to look for if you are planning your wedding. We'll be back with you shortly with another film talking about another subject relating to weddings. Thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.